Would you like to take a drive over Skybridge?
Yeah, we're gonna take a drive over Skybridge because we're gonna go and check out my quarry that I haven't built yet.
Okay. The unbuilt quarry.
The unbuilt quarry is literally like a lumber stockpile.
Yeah, I was going to say an unbuilt quarry is just rocks.
It's literally just
Quite
a lumber
often just
stockpile.
flat
I
rocks.
built
Yeah.
the whole road though myself, which is
Well, this
why that's
place
not
looks
finished either.
absolutely amazing. Though. I'm so impressed. Oh, I'm glad I didn't see the 221B before. I'm glad that they actually had that reference. I didn't want to call it out in case they didn't. And they were just calling it Baker Street because they had a bakery.
Oh, is it
That,
221B? Yeah, there's at Sherlock Holmes's house.
yep.
Yeah.
221B Baker Street.
Just cut the corner there. So there's a Skybridge replacement. This is what we did in my stream. You've probably seen it a couple of times before on stream though. Sorry?
Is the sign still there?
I think so. We just drove past it. You want to go see?
Yeah.
There's your sign. I don't think anyone's changed it.
Yeah. Skybridge Memorial Land Bridge. Fantastic. As much of a health hazard as Skybridge was, what went through my mind is someone went to the enormous effort of building that.
Yeah, and as I say, when it was at the cart stage of things, it was like probably much better than trying to, I don't know, get your cart, just take things by hand, because there was a point like early on where you've just got to take things by hand because the cart won't go up and down, you know, without ramps and stuff. So
Skydance is asking, how many days until Armageddon? Well, none now.
yeah,
The Meteor's gone.
Meteor's gone.
Yeah, that was the point of this stream. The Meteor has been met with overwhelming laser force. It is an X-Meteor, as that deer is about to be an X-Deer. Sheilab struck stops for no man, deer, crocodile,
turkey,
bridge shark.
bird shark. Do.
I thought there was an outside chance that you might do that again.
Yep. See, I built all this road. This is like an extension. This goes to my quarry.
Thank you very much, Prophet of Murphy. Thank you so much, mate. Second month, best month. Finally caught a stream. Hello, buddy. Holosat, will there be a notification when the game swaps over? I might be taking a break, and I don't want to miss the character creation. Well, we're probably going to be doing that in about 20 minutes. How's that sound?
Yeah, maybe after sort of the next. Yeah, so now I need to just go into third person because this road is a little treacherous now.
How do you hope to ever get better at first person if you're always ducking away into third person at the slightest risk of dropping or
I don't hope to get better at first person. I'm good enough at first person.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm not trying to improve. When the roads are built well, I'm perfectly good.
Yeah, exactly. It's just this is a little bit of a. I just need to finish this bit off. It's a little bit like janky. Get the
20 minutes until character creation. So it's 9. Good. I can get a full night's sleep before gameplay starts then. Shush.
So I built this little tunnel into here.
Decide what we were going to do.
And I'm starting to build a ramp down, and then that's going to be like my quarry, my underground little layer is going to be in here. So this is my little area.
So this is where Sheilab is going to move to.
Yeah, so this is where I'm going to move to, and this is where I'm going to sort of maybe carry on a little bit of stuff after.
Because it's ever so hard to engage in evil genius activities in the middle of town.
Yeah, so
everyone's watching every time you try to expand your basement so you can fit a space laser in there.
Yeah,
not a laser that flies from space, but a laser that shoots things that are in space. Like those pesky flying admins.
Exactly.
Yeah, people. You bump into other people's claims, and then you got to try and liaise with them, and inevitably they're not logged on for 5 days. Rough times.
Yep.
Struggle is real.
So yeah, this is probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to sort of Remodel and slightly strip down. Probably take a lot of the like lumber and toilets and pretty bedrooms and stuff out from there and bring them over here and make a pretty sort of maybe a pretty house on the top and then going down, and I can do all of my like workshoppy things and stuff here. I might start doing a bit of engineering, maybe start a bit of road building, but it would be on a very much smaller scale than the things that I've been doing so far.
Yeah, because again, Nobu, somebody, Sheilab, all of the cooks really. Those are the chief ones that I've used personally because, to be honest, they set up their shops on good transport access. You know, it's kind of like the olden days. The shops that did the best were the ones that happened to be like, you know, right next to a train station or something like that. And it's the same in eco. It kind of simulates that in from real life. If you're built on a road that everyone takes, you're going to get more custom. But I think there may be one or two
But if you
other
look at
chefs
if you just
on
filter by food on there, you can see that Moose is selling a little bit of food, but although Moose is a primary miller, Night Eyes is no, that's land claim papers. Why are they under food? I filter by food. What?
Those
She lab. Moose.
But yeah, like they've been generally not so much working for themselves, but working for the whole community. Because again, if you don't have a good diet, you don't
Oh,
generate
yeah.
skill points, and we needed people to get skill points reasonably quickly in order to stop the meteor. We will on the next server, at least the next like official dappling server, whenever that might be. It might not be straight away because again, this server is going to last for a while. But the next time we restart, we will probably be playing on the highest collaboration settings. This one was on the middle collaboration settings, so it will take longer. It'll be much more effort to gain skill points. So people are going to have to interact with each other more because one person is not going to be able to do as much by themselves. Even on this server, I mean, I've got 3 spare skill points, not because I don't want to use them on things. It's just my focus really is really on masonry. One of those skill points I could use on advanced masonry, and then I could start working towards ashlar stuff.
Yeah.
But I would still have 2 spare skill points. Whereas on high collaboration, you'd really have to start making choices about how you were going to use your points because you would not be able to completely fill out um, an entire profession tree.
Yeah.
Um,
You'd
because
have to get
again,
together to do an entire profession tree until a bit
yeah,
later on. So
I got the points to completely fill out the Mason specialities,
yeah.
and still have 2 left over. On high collaboration, I probably would have enough points to get 3 of them, maybe, at this stage of the game. But as I said, this server is not going away. We're going to continue playing on it. I probably won't stream it again. But the Worms Earn is going to continue to tick along, and new players or anyone who's just moving house or anything like that needs glass and brick and stone and eventually ashlar stone will be able to purchase from there. And I'll just log on to keep it flowing, make sure I'm not like sitting on a massive amount of money. Though there are new laws that have come in. The government finally we managed to work the government into a functional state, mostly by working out of the game. To be perfectly honest, a lot of use of Discord for the council members to discuss things, and then they push through a law that way. With a little bit of help from admins, I think. Though honestly, considering there's only like 5 or so councillors, generally speaking, they don't put a law down until they're more or less all in agreement. So it would go through anyway. But we currently have laws that try to redistribute wealth. If the wealthy become too wealthy, then they get taxed, and that money then goes to the government to pay for various jobs, building roads, that sort of thing. Likewise, if people end up in the abandoned demographic, so they haven't logged on in several days, then their account is debited a certain amount of money, and just in case someone has stopped playing and they now sat on a chunk of the economy, their land claims will get phased out if they've been offline for quite some time. little things like that, to make the world um, a little bit more uh, fresh, like keeping the economy flowing, making sure that certain important land, like especially claims across roads, don't just sit there forever when people can't be on to add authorization, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's actually been really cool to see it all coming together. But again, this server will be running for quite some time. The
Yep.
plan, as I understand it right now, is that this server will continue going until activity wanes. So
Yeah.
as long as people are interested in playing on this server as it is, then you can log in. You can have access to quite a lot of stuff because more or less everything is research now. So any job is open to you. I'm not sure if all of the papers are freely available. Some of them you have to ask, that sort of thing. But generally speaking, you can get hold of any resource that you might want. So it's actually pretty cool for new players to experiment with at the moment.
Yeah. I would like to see all the papers going into the community center bookshelves. That would be really nice to see. Like,
Yeah, no, that would actually be pretty cool, especially at this point, um, because whilst some people have put quite a lot of time into like community projects, and they're not ready to wrap up playing until those community projects see fruition. At the very least, actually they've finished the buildings and things like that.
yeah.
But I think a lot of people at this point are not playing as actively, or are not focused on the economy the way they were, and making sure that everyone has an opportunity to experiment with the game, yeah, in preparedness for the next server that we host is actually pretty cool. Is there anyone else you want to visit, Sheila, with the last 10 minutes we got?
No, I was wondering if there's anyone in your chat or anything that had asked to be visited or anything like that, because we're going to end
The
up back where
dudeness.
we started otherwise.
We're just north of the Dudeness. Let's head over to the Dudeness's place. It's just over this way.
Where's
The
that?
little
You drive
yellow
us there
train
then.
on the
You
map.
drive us there.
No, we just walk.
Oh, we
We're
just walked, do we?
just there. I mean, this is apparently the Dudeness's place. It might just be a mine. Though Dudeness was saying we're just north of their place at the moment, so this may just be a little mine they've set up. The
Oh yeah, yeah,
obligatory
yeah,
upside
yeah.
down.
I know. They're
Yeah.
over. Basically, you know the bridge, the wooden bridge that kind of intersects with mine.
Oh yeah, I know.
They're down here.
Okay, well let's go and check that out then.
Let's see how easy that bridge is to drive. If not, we'll just walk over. Yeah, that's not going to be an easy one to drive. I'll probably end up sending the truck into the water. So let's just
You
run
know
over.
what? I will drive.
All right, then you drive.
We'll see.
I'm already running over the bridge, so you bring the truck.
See if I can come across without horrible lag getting in the way.
Here he
Let's see.
comes.
Look
Let's see if
if
you
it.
can make that turn.
Honestly, the worst part here is the part that Sheila built.
It's
That
not.
corner. Did you not build the corner? I thought you built the stone road, and the wooden road was.
Yeah, no, I did. I did build the stone road.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
finished, basically.
That is not going to be something I can
It's
take.
not
Not at
finished.
this.
That's the reason why it's hard to drive.
Ah,
It's not finished. It needs to have. You can see I've been putting edging all the way down. I've basically built that entire massive stretch of road. So give me a chance, basically.
all the times that everyone was poo pooing on the Sky Bridge. Welcome to the feeling of having someone say, "Yeah, this bridge is awful. It's a death trap." I feel justice is being served here and lessons are being learned.
Yeah, give me like a couple days. It'll be done. I've only been doing this for a couple of days.
Yeah, no, exactly.
And I've
But
managed to do all of that, so I'm pretty
that
impressed.
was literally a lesson there, and that's why I made such a point of saying that it was a memorial to the Sky Bridge, is because it's very easy to just look at it and be like, "Oh my god, this is."
Well, it's like I was
Terrible.
saying as well, is that when it was a case of between like a little wooden bridge versus not being able to take a cart across
Yeah.
at all, it's a massive improvement. But like you're always looking to improve things. I'm looking to improve that. Obviously, I'm the amount of times I've driven my truck off that. It's not a good
Yeah.
it's not a good place yet.
Dude, this is Homestead. Oh, I like it. homestead.
And I'd like to make it, a bit safer where it attaches to Dudness's stuff, Dudness's bridge, and maybe even straighten it out so that,
to be honest,
you don't have to
there's
go
very
around
little
3
that would
corners.
be needed to make that truck safe.
What was that, sorry?
There's very little that would be needed to make that truck safe.
Yeah, exactly. You just need a little bit of...
basically a bit more room for
It's basically because I didn't log on today. I was doing other things. Like, I've been solidly working on it the last couple of days.
I'm now a member of Hyperactive. Hooray!
Also, the fact that I have to buy, like, bricks and mortared limestone and stuff like that. And also, I don't have any construction stuff over here yet at all. I've basically only just got a workbench over here.
Yeah. I mean, that happens when you decide to up and move out.
Yeah. Oh,
this is cool.
It's going to take me a few days to do.
I like the upside down steam
tractor.
It's looking cool. Oh, it's like a farmland, is it? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, is this like is this for sowing seeds, perhaps? That's pretty cool.
It's a tractor.
No, the contraption on the front.
Right, yeah. Cool.
I'm guessing. I'm afraid I
haven't done any farming in this game at all. And I've never done farming.
And there's I assume this is a harvester.
Plow harvester?
No, that look. Could be a plow, but no, that looks like a harvesting device to me rather than a plow. It was really cool how everything.
I didn't realize the tractors had attachments and things on them. That's really awesome.
Oh yeah. And there we go. There's the plow. Yeah, we are. Yeah. That's really
That's
awesome.
cool, eh?
Wait, do tractors have attachments in real life? Never mind. Question answered. Yeah, tangential plasma. Right, I'm gonna take a few minutes break while we look into streamers. Actually, looking at the time, we've only got a few minutes left before we switch over to
yeah. So maybe we should just
let's have a proper look around here first, then, and then we'll switch over.
Do Stream Raiders and then switch over to Divinity.
Break. Yeah, there's a errant cart just hidden in there somewhere. But again, the one thing the big thing that has been a takeaway from me on here is just how cool it is that everyone came together and built pretty amazing, massive projects.
Yeah. And I like the fact that there's still people doing, like, that are very early stages of their development. They've come to the server a bit later on, and it's actually a very different experience for them because there are more things available that just weren't even on the server at all to start with. Like, someone, Dudeness, I think, hasn't been on the server a huge amount of time, but they've got things like lumber doors and trucks and tractors and sawmills.
They've got an adorned ashlar seat. Like, the bling, the levels
that is bling.
And table. Wow. They've got a tree growing inside their house.
The full-on bathrooms. Like, how long was it before we had, like, ceramic bathrooms?
Yeah, pretty much.
An entire place made out of lumber and brick.
This place looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. You've done an awesome job on this. The Druidness, my first time playing this game. You wouldn't know to look at it. You've done an awesome job.
Yeah.
I love the little mechanics you got set up over here as well. The water wheels. Is that for like a millstone or something? Let's have a quick look inside. Nothing in there right now. I imagine because of the mechanical energy there'll be some sort of mill or something like that. Yeah, it was for a sawmill. Oh, okay.
Ah.
That makes sense. Okay, well, with that, shall we drive back to your house, Sheila? Because that's right next to the turn for me.
Yep, and then
Then we will finally be getting to the Stream Raiders
Stream Raiders.
battle.
I could make us a quick cup of tea while you do Stream Raiders, and then we could get Divinity quickly set up.
This is why Sheila is MPT, chat. For reals. Though unfortunately, as much as I want to accept your most generous of offers, the Dapplings have decided against me drinking tea.
Oh, right. I can make coffee as well. I can do that. It's the thing I can do.
You notice the shift in tone of her voice? That is the correct response. When someone is like, yeah, I would like to drink the tea, but I'm going to have to drink the coffee. You're like, oh, really? Well, I mean...
I might get hot. I'm going to have to go get hot chocolate, aren't I? Just to balance it out.
To balance it out. Thankfully, Sheila hasn't given chat the power to decide what she drinks.
Nope.
So you're powerless to summon Shady Sheelab.
Shady Sheelab is always there.
There's a little bit of Shady Sheelab
in everything I do. Like making this road.
Yeah, I've been super busy of late. I thought, oh, hang on, I'm not in the truck yet. There we go. We're going to be just about going on a little tea break. We're just driving back to a location. We're going to switch games over to Divinity Original Sin 2. There are now 7 Dapper Drinks and 10 Demon's Brews. There's a bit of a fight going on. 9 is redeeming lots of Demon's Brews. 9 is redeeming a lot of Demon's Brews. Okay. 9 has decided that there's not going to be any question about this, apparently. Hey, Atakarosh, how are you doing, mate? Yeah, it's true. I didn't anticipate the Dapperlings insisting on the Demon's Brew for Divinity. I may have to adjust my my initial plans for having, a nice, good, kind-spirited human boyo.
Yeah. But then, like, if you're an undead boyo, then, and I'm an alive girlo, then we'll have different things we can step in.
That is true. Yeah.
And that can be annoying sometimes. Let's see.
I love the infrastructure. It seems such a stupid thing to talk about, but just the sheer infrastructure that has been built in this game to help us move around the world is...
It's insane, it really is. There's more to do, I think. There are still some bits that are a little bit, like, janky. Need a bit of improvement, like, especially, like, their road to my place is going to get improved very quickly, I imagine. I'm going to get fed up with, like, falling off that little bit of road very quickly.
Yes, we may well see an undead boyo. We don't know. I mean, again, there's a few more moments, chat. I know it's asking a lot. There are only 8 Dapper Drinks versus the 22 Demon's Brews, but...
That was a lot. Why can I never make that corner? That road is so wide. Is there a flood of Dapper Drinks yet? Dapper tea. No, still making the C word.
What?
Are we still? I said, is there a flood of votes for Dapper tea now?
Oh,
or is it still?
See, if chat had said that, I would have passed it correctly. When it was spoken out loud, my brain went somewhere else, and I was like, "Wait a second, what? Where?
Yes.
My lord, that escalated quickly." Shady, she laughed out in force.
No, I am good.
But in regards to our characters, we've got an idea. But it is definitely open to some input from chat. I don't know how open Sheelab is to input from chat, but quite a lot is on the table still for me. There's one thing that we're going to be
Roadco.
specifically working on. Wow, that black smoke coming out of Roadco's car, that is 100% not
Beep
meeting
beep.
carbon emission standards. That is like, oh my lord, your catalytic converter has been stolen. I'm sorry to say. You must have parked somewhere you shouldn't have, and someone has pinched the catalytic converter. Bad times for you. So much extra tax now. Oh
Yes.
my lord. You just don't expect it on a dabbling server that someone's going to just nick your catalytic converter. Tangential plasma. Like true road workers, taking up the whole road. Rude. No. There.
Can't park.
Okay.
There we go.
The void world was taking too long. Oh, I'm super familiar with that particular problem. Yeah, honestly, like, Eco, you managed to get to the very last stream before showing this level of glitchiness.
Yeah.
All of the sort of not entirely opaque surfaces, like all the translucent and glass surfaces and things like that. The textures are just black. Black, all
Wow.
shadows, black.
It's not that
Everything's
bad
black.
for me. Maybe it's something to do with the two of us being logged on together and both streaming.
No, it's got nothing to do with that. It's got everything to do with it's nothing to do with the network. It's got everything to do with just like memory leaks and things like that.
Mm.
It's one of those things that I was like, quietly handling in the background during my previous eco streams, where because I'd never seen glitches like this, but you'd start to it get a little bit more choppy frame wise the
Mm.
longer I was streaming the game for in one go.
But yeah, if I'm looking around, then
So,
there's definitely chunks missing right now.
yeah, and so during stream breaks and stuff like that, I would just and I'm sorry I'm laughing. Okay, I'm coexisting with Cass right now, and so my phone camera is on, and I'm Welsh and I talk with my hands a lot. Like I 80% of my conversation is with my hands, and she's just watching me and mocking my hand movements. It is most distracting, but yeah, I usually would stop and start the game again just to free up. I think there's probably some memory leaks in there somewhere, but it
Yeah.
is a game of very much early access, so it's to be expected. There's basically no ambient lighting right now. My game is, I mean, maybe in all of that traveling through the void, I never got out the other side. Maybe this is the world of Dark Havoc. Maybe the Demon's Brew is the drink I'm meant to drink right now.
maybe, yeah. It's
This is
like,
the world of Shady Sheilab and Dark Havoc. I'm in the Dark World version of the Dapper Dell server. On that rather grim note, we're going to be wrapping up the eco stream, everyone. I
think
really,
so.
really hope you have enjoyed watching us make our way through the.
It's been really
Hey,
cool.
again.
It's been really cool.
But yeah, I've super enjoyed it. Either that, or this is like some sort of like quiet mid game update that is just made it a little bit more spoopy. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us for Eco. For those of you who may be seeing this over on my VOD channel after the fact, I hope you enjoyed. Maybe the last time that you see this, but do remember that the server is going to be running for quite a while. We will almost certainly be seeing quite a lot more of the server in the Dappling community. So if you are still looking to check it out, then by all means come and join us. We will not be resetting it for the immediate future. The server is going to run until basically people get, the activity really drops low. So basically, once all of the community projects, once everyone has built all of the things that they were looking to build, then we'll wrap the server up. And the next server, whenever that might be in a few versions time. or it might be reasonably soon, depending on interest. But that will be something that we can all chat about in the Dapper Discord server. So
Yeah.
for you in Streamland, you can type !Discord to get a link for it if you're not already a member there. And for those of you in YouTube land, you can just check out in the video description. But that's going to be it from me, and obviously from Sheilab
Yay!
with her dark glasses from Shady Sheilab.
Shady Sheilab. So thank you all very much, and it's been a pleasure sort of being on the server and being a very active part of it. It's been really, really cool experience. And yeah, as I say, probably going to take a little step back, but I'll probably still be popping on every now and then as well. So thank you very much for having me, Avak.
Oh, you're more than welcome.